At the end of your trial, the jury now goes back to deliberate to decide whether you are more likely right than wrong that what you are claiming is true. 10 minutes after being sent back to begin deliberations, the jury sends a note out to the clerk, to the judge. Judge, we would like to see the medical records. Will the judge allow the jury to now take the medical records back into the jury deliberation room with them in order to review them? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you this terrific information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. The answer is yes, he will, as long as those medical records are in evidence. The jury is permitted to see and review every single thing that was admitted into evidence, which is why it is so important, it is so critical that during the course of trial that certain documents get admitted into evidence, even if there's an objection from one side or the other. So that's why each attorney has an obligation to now support the entire claim with specific evidence, documents, records, exhibits, so that now at the end of the case, the jury doesn't have to rely on their memory. They don't have to remember what some expert testified about. They don't have to rely on some witness testifying about what was contained in the medical records. They can actually ask for those records as long as it's in evidence, and now they could spend the time to go through page by page by page and try and interpret for themselves whether what they are reading is correct and accurate, and now compare it to what the witness has said. So the answer is yes. The jury is always permitted to get and obtain and review any documents, any exhibits, anything that was admitted into evidence during the course of the trial. What if there's some big exhibits or anatomical drawings that were used to explain parts of the anatomy, but they were not admitted into evidence? Can the jury use those big exhibits that are likely still sitting in the courtroom? The answer is no, they can't. It is only whatever was admitted into evidence is what they are permitted to review and take back into the deliberation room. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into how these civil lawsuits work here in New York involving accident cases and medical malpractice cases and even wrongful death cases. I understand you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in the state of New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.